Well, hello, my amazing artists. Welcome back to Art with Mrs. Knowles. I am coming at you from my classroom. As you can see, we're back in our classrooms, and I'm going to be making some fun videos for you from here. So our project today is we are going to be creating a creativity hat that you can put on and get out your creativity and start thinking like an artist, right? So take a look at my amazing hat. Isn't that cool how you can turn it and see it from all the sides? What is that called when you have something that is 3D and you can see it from all sides? Do you remember? It's called a sculpture, right? So you're creating a sculpture out into a hat. Now, if you don't feel comfortable wearing your creativity hat, guess what? It can still be a sculpture, right? Because it looks really cool when you're done. Okay, let's get started on our creativity hats. All right, so the materials that you are going to need are a paper plate, some kind of glue. It doesn't have to be this kind, it could be a glue stick, some scissors, some yarn, and a hole punch if you want to add a string to your hat, and some paper strips. As you can see, I've already cut these strips, but if you don't have any paper strips that are cut, it's really easy. You just take a piece of paper and you cut it, right? Okay, so I have my paper strips already cut. So if you haven't done that yet, grab some paper, some different colors, and give them a cut. Okay, so here is my plate. Now, if I turn my plate over, you can see that's like if you were eating off of it. So I actually want to use the back of my plate for this. And as I start to build, I'm going to think about different kinds of lines that I can create. I can create curved lines, zigzag lines. Can you think of any other lines I could make? Okay, so first I'm going to take one of these, and it is very important that I fold some little feet at each end, and the feet are where we're going to put the glue, and it's going to help it to stand up. So for example, I could make this into a curve. I would glue it on with the little feet, and then it would be standing up. So let's do that. Okay, I got my glue. Remember, if you're using this type of glue, you have to turn the cap, take off the dry glue. I had some dry glue on there, and you can see a little space once you've opened it. All right, I'm just gonna put a dot. I'm gonna put a dot on the other side, and then put it on my plate where I want it, and I'm gonna hold and count to 30. Now, once you have counted to 30, your glue should be pretty well stuck on there, right? Okay, my glue's doing pretty good. All right, so I've got a curved line on there. Cool. What do you think I could add next to it? How about another curve, but it's in a different place? You can see I'm folding my little feet. Okay, I'm gonna put a drop of glue on the other foot. And this time, whoops, this time I'm gonna attach it to the top of my curve and then come back down on the other side. Isn't that cool? I think this is gonna look really, really cool. Now, if you can think of some different kinds of lines, maybe you could try and make a loopy line. That would be cool, right? I'm gonna show you a couple of different things you can do. Look at that, it's working. So one thing that you can do is take a piece of paper, take a strip, and then get something like a pencil or a marker, and you're gonna wrap the strip around. So you just have to kind of hold the end like that, and then wrap. Keep going till you get all the way to the end. Oh my goodness. This is a long piece of paper, isn't it? Oh, I'm almost done. And you can see I'm making it pretty tight around my marker. Okay, now I'm gonna let it go. Look at that. Curly lines. And then if I pull it out, it'll still come back. It'll just be like a looser curl. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right here on the end. And I'm gonna add that curl onto my hat. I think that's gonna look super cool. Okay, the next thing that I wanna show you is a zigzag. So for a zigzag, you take your strip of paper and you're going to fold it towards you. See how it looks like when I folded the foot? And then I'm gonna fold it back the other way, and I'm just gonna go back and forth and back and forth. It's like if you've ever made a little paper fan, it's the same motion. And when we are finished and we open it up, it's gonna look like a zigzag. Okay. Oh, I had a little bit of extra there, that's okay. All right, ooh, how cool is that? So now I have to decide where I'm gonna put my zigzag. What if I put my zigzag from the top of my arch down to the plate? That would look cool. I'm gonna use this little bit I had left. Add a dot of glue, right? Glue. Put that right there. Make sure it's stuck, so I'm gonna hold it and count. 30 might be too long. I bet you could do 20 and it would be stuck. Okay, I'm gonna put some right here on the end for my other foot. I'll press down. Wow, it kind of looks like steps, doesn't it? Little stair steps, that's cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, it's working. I think it's stuck. Cool. Okay, so was there anything else I wanted to show you? Yes, there is. There's one other thing that I did on my hat, which I wanted to show you because I thought it was really fun. And that was to make a fringe. So a fringe, what I did was I cut off a smaller piece. I folded to make a little foot, right? There's my foot. And then I cut and I stopped at the foot. So I made some skinny cuts. You gotta be careful, watch your fingers, right? Look at that, isn't that cool? And then I put the glue on the foot, just like always. And I kind of had these sticking out from different places. So like I could put one here at the top, that looks cool. So try and see if you can come up with some other kinds of lines to add. Because when you're all done, it should be full of lines. Let me show you my hat up close. So here's, I'm gonna turn it so you can see how full it is. I'm not even sure how many lines I used on this. I'm gonna guess maybe 15, maybe 20, I'm not sure. So, pretty cool, huh? When you're done, you'll be able to wear it. I'm gonna show you how to put the string on it if you want a string on your hat. So we're gonna pretend that this hat is finished, even though it's not really done, is it? You're gonna need a hole punch. And on one side, you just punch a little hole and then you go kind of to the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then do another hole. Okay, so now we have 2 holes, right? You're gonna take your string or your yarn and you're gonna take off a piece that is as long as both of your arms. If you spread your arms out, that's how long you want the piece to be. All right, now I'm going to put it down into my hole, just like that. And then if I flip it over, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm bringing it across and I'm gonna put it up through that hole. So when I pull them together, you'll see, so that's what it looks like on the inside, and that's what it looks like on the outside. And then you would just tie this so that it fits on your head, right? Easy peasy. Okay, so do your best, and I want to see some really cool, really creative hats that are gonna turn on your brain, right? Turn on your creativity. So I cannot wait to see what kind of creativity hats you create. Remember that I want to see your hats when you're done, so make sure you take a picture and show me your best hats. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.